Hi Scorpio, my name is Sansi and I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross reading for you right now, okay? And so I already, shuffled the cards, knocked on the deck 3 times, split them in 3, and I pulled the bottom of the deck, a card off the bottom, because I think it's significant. So I'm going to pull all these cards, and then lately, just recently, I got learning with the tarot, and I try not to learn the meanings of the tarot because I do way better on my own intuition. And, well, just a quick story. My daughter, when she was 2 years old, she got kidnapped and she was gone 10.5 months. And out of desperation, after I've exhausted every avenue, I bought this deck of cards. And the first night I went by the book. I couldn't make heads or tails out of it. The second night I did it, I put the book aside and went on my own intuition only. And I found her and had her back in 2 hours. Okay, so that's why I don't like to learn with the tarot, but I will pull these cards for each card for, extra clarification for you, and also to back up my own reading, okay? I also wrote 4.5 pages for you, so it's going to take a minute to get through it, all right? Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. And the bottom of the deck, I pulled the, what is it? Oh, it's 10. I can't think. I've been so tired lately. Anyway, 10 of Wands. And, which is a new start, right? Reduces to 1. So it's like a new start here. And this is just the overall, general feeling of the whole reading, all right? And I channel on paper. So I channel, and I'm writing just as fast as I can, so it's really sloppy, because the messages are coming in full speed. And I try to keep up with the angels, showing me the way and what to say. But anyway, so I wrote, weight of the world on your shoulders, but you're almost home, so persevere. Things are a bit overwhelming, but you're hanging in there and doing it, I might add. You have a white shirt on, which I always see purity of heart. So you have that white shirt on. Your intentions are good. Bringing home the bacon for the family. You have a nice home to go to at the end of the day, which is awesome. So look at this nice little home over here, right? And that's where you're headed. You're headed home. And you're on solid ground. So everything is looking good. Let me see if I get anything else. You may have a lot of trees around your area, but it looks like a very nice house. And look at you. You're just burdened. You're like, oh my gosh, am I going to make it or not? You're getting very tired. But you are going to make it. You are going to make it, and you're right there. You're almost across the finishing line, right? So, okay, so that's that. And let's look at the 10 of Wands. I apologize. Oh my God, it's on top. Well, that's nice. I usually have to search for them. So I'm going to read this to back up this card. Because this is what it is, right? This is what it looks like with learning with the tarot. And the key word is burden. So you feel overburdened right now, possibly. Let's see. Oh, I apologize. I just dropped the card. Okay. Well, this is Sagittarius. So you may have Sagittarius in your chart, or anyway, the Sagittarius energy is influencing this reading. This one is Saturn, responsibility and discipline. And you're doing it, right? You feel like you have all the responsibility, and you definitely have discipline to make it that far, as I feel like you've come from a long way out, you know. Let me see what this one is. It's I have, which is the root chakra. I should try to memorize these, but my memory isn't too good anymore. And then we got a no, but I don't think the yes, no's, and maybe mean very much in a reading like this. You can count them up if you want to, but I think it's more significant in like a 3 or 5 card reading, okay? So if you want to read that, pause it right now, because I don't have time to stand up here. I don't want the reading to go over an hour for sure, okay? Okay, so I got overburdened, overloaded, responsibilities, stress, problems, weight on shoulders, and look, I just said that. Weight of the world on your shoulders. So that's significant. Duty, drudgery, obligation, saddled, restricted, burnout, uphill struggle, taken for granted, and taking on too much, and delays. Okay, so maybe you need to take a day off, or a little, maybe a couple days off, you know, or have a little stay vacation, or go on vacation or something. But whatever you do, you just need to relax, whether it's reading a book or whatever you like, watching a movie, just some downtime. I apologize, my kittens are playing in the background. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so we're going to start with the significator, and you got the Fool. You got the Fool. This is your overall feeling. You're feeling carefree and woo and really good, right? You're feeling really good. You got a feather in your cap there. Okay, so what, and it's also a major arcana. Carefree, everything you feel really good about, including a dog in your life. Here you have the white shirt on again. So purity of heart. You just feel great, even though there are ice caps in the background showing otherwise. But seems you have improved your situation immensely. You're wanting to take a leap of faith on something, but just make sure you're not doing something foolish, right? Because it is the Fool. Just make sure you're not doing something foolish. But the sun is shining, everything looks great, and you feel great right here, right now. Okay, so let's look up the Fool. And the Fool is a 0, so starting at the ground up, or starting over, starting something new. It's like the 10 reduced to a 1, you know? So it's just the beginning. And you got a maybe if you care about that. And you got Uranus, which is rebelliousness and revolution. That's what that symbol is there. And let's look up the chakra. And it's I know, which is the crown chakra. I know. Now, you might want to pause it right now and read the bottom, and I'll turn the card over so you can read this sentence here. Oh, sorry, I got glare. Like that. Okay, but I'm going to read it to you right now. It's time to embark on a brand new beginning. Yeah, right? It's starting from the ground up with something. You have a new idea. You may have already thought about it, or it's going to come to your mind soon. Okay, it says innocence, freedom, originality, adventure, travel, foolishness, carelessness, idealism, youth, spontaneity, lack of commitment, and new beginnings. So take what words pertain to you and leave the rest, all right? Okay. Let's put this back. And this is what covers you. It's your obstacles. So this is what covers you, but it's your obstacles. And you got the Two of Pentacles. Keeping the balance while juggling on one foot. So you're juggling on one foot there. Maybe juggling two jobs or even relationships. But you're on solid ground here, so just keep your balance. Keep the balance. All right? That's all I got for this one, but let's look up the Two of Pentacles. And, you know, usually it's about money, right? Or, I mean, you know, Pentacles has to do with money, resources, that sort of thing. And the key word is balance. Okay, and then you got well, you got Capricorn, the symbol for Capricorn there. So that's influencing you. And then you got Jupiter, expansion and prosperity. Expansion and prosperity. And this is the IC, which is the third eye chakra. Okay, and you got a maybe. So pause it right now if you want to read it. But we got to get through this. We're already at 13 minutes. Okay, balance, resourcefulness, ups and downs, adaptability, flexibility, juggling life, juggling money, transferring money, profits and loss, income and outgoings, financial decisions, financial stress, and partnership. All right, so that's that one. So let's put that back. And then I need to take a quick drink. Okay, so you got the Ace of Cups next. Your cup is overflowing. You want it all your dreams and wishes coming true, right? Also, the Dove of Peace is here. You have God, angels, the universe, Jesus, Mother Mary, looking out for you. There's lily pads in the water, which makes me think of leapfrog. There may have been some tears shed as well, but this is an excellent card to get in this placement of the reading. So it's really good. Your cup is overflowing. And you have the hand of God here, or the universe. God, Jesus, you know. It's great. It's really good. And maybe the letter W means something to you as well. Okay. Ace of Cups. Let's put it here. Okay, and that's what this card looks like, and the key word is outpouring. And you have Pisces and Scorpio, so you came into your own reading here, and then oh yeah, you have Cancer influencing you as well. And let's look up this one, which is, I know, the crown chakra again. The crown chakra again. And you got a yes. So pause it right now if you want to read it. Okay. New beginnings, new relationships, new romance, love, happiness, joy, conception, fertility, pregnancy, celebrations, socializing, an upsurge of new feelings. How great is that? That's really good, right? So take the words that pertain to you and leave the rest. Okay, that was above you. This is below you. And you got the Four of Wands. Again, another great card to get. So I wrote, well, this is beneath you. What you have to work with and can use. So this is what you have to work with and can use. You can use your family and friends. And I just got the word parties, celebrations, happy times to spur you on. Everything seems super happy and content. Right? You can't get better than that. That's really good for what you can use and what you have to work with. Okay. So let's look up the Four of Wands. Well, the key word is community. And then you have Aries influencing you. And this symbol is Venus, which is love and pleasure. And this one is I Speak, which is the throat chakra. Okay? And you got a yes. If you want to read it yourself, pause it now. Okay. Happy families, reunions, coming home, celebrations, coming home, celebrations, surprises, parties, weddings, events, feeling welcome, community or family coming together, community spirit, teamwork, success, and prosperity. That's wonderful. I'm really happy for you, Scorpio. Okay, so let's set that aside and put this back here. And this is what's behind you. And you got the High Priestess. And I wrote, oh, this is your past or is almost in your past. You know what I mean? Staying up all hours of the night with that moon right there. Sadness. Yeah, I don't know why I felt sadness. The initials BJ might mean something to you. You're consulting the tarot as I speak right now, right? She's got the tarot book in her arms. You have accomplished a lot, and your third eye is wide open. You could accomplish anything you want in this life. No ceiling is above her head, so the sky is the limit. Good for you, Scorpio. Yay. Yay. Okay, also, I see you sitting between a rock and a hard place, so there is more work to be done. I always see, like, pillars being, you know, a rock and a hard place, but you have no ceiling, and you have a lot of fruit, you have a lot of growth, and your third eye is open. Let me see if I get anything else. I don't think so. That's gonna be it. So let's look up the High Priestess. And it's the number 2. You got another yes. And you got the moon, which is feelings and instincts. And then you got the third eye. Again, or IC, which is the third eye. IC. You can pause it right there if you want to read the bottom. And then I'll turn it sideways in just a minute. And if you want to read that sentence there. Okay? The sentence says, my inner knowledge is my best guide in all. Mystery, intuition, inner knowing, self-trust, spiritual insight, emotional stability, definition, esoteric wisdom / knowledge, things yet to be revealed, spirit guides, discovering your truth. So things yet to be revealed jumped out at me. But take what words pertain to your situation, you know, and leave the rest. Okay, I think I'm like really dehydrated. Sorry, I gotta take another drink. And this is what's before you. This is a little heavy. It's a little heavy, right? 5 of Cups. Well, you have 3 spilled cups you're focused on. And some blood has been shed, as well as money spent. So I see the blood like, yeah, I don't know. I see green as money and red as blood, or I don't know. Just take it as it pertains. But you still have 2 full cups behind you. You will be in the hermit mode with regrets. I'm feeling very sad right now. There's a lot of emotion or tears here. It feels like you're mourning something or someone, but you still have a nice castle in the background there. I just feel a serious loss, but things will get better because they always do. They always do. And you got your castle over here, your nice home. You got the bridge, so you don't have to, you know, cry or be upset anymore. Just walk down there, cross the bridge, and go home. And you got those 2 full cups behind you, so you need to focus on those. Because what's done is done. You know, what's spilt is spilt. And I always try to think of the phrase, water off a duck's back. You know, when things are going bad for me, I just go, oh, water off a duck's back. I can handle it, you know. So that might cheer you up a little bit, I hope. So let's look up the 5 of Cups. There it is. And the key word is loss. So I'm really sorry if something, you know, bad has happened. And if you care to share, I'll say a prayer for you. Or you can just say, will you say a prayer for me? Okay, and I'll do it. And you got Scorpio, so you came into your own reading again. And you got to know. And this symbol is Mars, which is action and energy. And this symbol is I speak, which is the throat chakra, so you've gotten that twice now. If you want to read it, pause it right now. Okay. Sadness, loss, grief, despair, abandonment, guilt, remorse, regret, trauma, mourning, heartbreak, unwelcome change, focusing on negative emotions, isolation, and loneliness. And that's what's to come in your near future. And maybe you're already a little depressed about something, or you know, a friend or family member could have died or something like that. It'll be different for all of you, but yeah, just hang in there, Scorpio. Everything will be okay, you know. Time heals most wounds, doesn't it? It really does. The farther you get away from the sadness, the easier it usually gets. Okay. So now, yeah, the camera's still working, thank God. Okay. I've had it turn off on a couple of videos. I had to do one in 3 parts, another one in 2 parts, and finally last night I had to stop because I ran out of storage completely, and I had to erase like half of my videos, or maybe more. But they were old ones, so it's okay, and the phone does seem to be working better now. So okay, good, turn the page. Okay, this is yourself. This is yourself and your attitude in relation to the matter. And you got the Lovers. I got, well, this is a major arcana for one thing, and I got Adam and Eve vibes here. Bearing your soul to one another, angels watching over both of you. Your hands are reaching out to one another for a reconciliation, perhaps. You obviously want to be together, and the sun is shining brightly, so no worries. The card looks really good, right? It looks good. Okay, let me see if I get anything else. Well, I mean, this angel is huge. And he has fire in his hair, you know, and so does the male, has fire. and, you know, fire. And she has a snake wrapped around. And she may or may not know there might be a snaky person in her life. Or vice versa, the energies are fluid, you know. So, I mean, you could be the guy or you could be the girl, or vice versa. Okay, so let's look up the Lovers. I just drank a huge cup of coffee and it's dehydrating, and I was already dehydrated. So okay, so you got the number 6. Might mean something, could be 6 days, 6 weeks, you know, 6 months or whatever. And you got what? You got yes/no. What the heck does that mean? Yes/no. Okay, so you got Pisces here, and Mercury, which is communication and mentality. And you got I love, which is the heart chakra. I love. Okay, so I'll pause it right. You know, well, in a minute, if you want to read the bottom, then I'm going to turn it sideways if you want to read this sentence here. Okay. Now I'll read it to you. Okay. The sentence says, my personal values system lead me to love. My personal value system leads me to love. Major choices: love, soulmates, temptation, being put to the test, kindred spirits, perfect unions, partnerships, relationships, romance, desire, sexual connections, and shared values. Okay. So let's set that aside. We have 3 more cards to go. And this one is, well, the next one you got is the Page of Wands. And keep looking at the pictures and see if you can get more messages that pertain to your personal situation, you know. Okay, this is your house and in your environment and in the affair, influence, people, and events. You have crossed 3 mountains, but you're looking quite dapper with a feather in your cap. The biggest one with the most growth, too. Also, you have lots of lizards on your cloak, which means fast messages coming in soon. So, you're looking quite dapper there. Yes, you are. Things are looking good, even though you crossed all these mountains. Okay? So, let's look up the Page of Wands. Second card. Okay. And the key word is enthusiasm. And, yeah, this is Sagittarius. Oh, and what is this one? Saturn, responsibility and discipline again. And this one is I have, which is the root chakra. Okay? Pause it right now if you want to read it yourself. Okay. It says good news, courage, optimism, competition, faithfulness, a courageous, energetic young person, salesperson, actors, politicians, preachers, inspirational speakers, athletes, and performers. So you got good news. So that's great. Going to get some good news. Everybody needs that, right? So this is just your house and your environment. Okay, so, and then this is your hopes and fears, and you got the Page of Pentacles. So these, it says you're focused on finances or a certain thing or person. You're doing very well, but hoping one major thing works out. Money looks good, so no worries there at least. Right? And look up, his whole gown is green, and greenery everywhere, and the trees, and the sun is shining. It looks great. You got feathers in your cap, you know, it's beautiful. Okay. I don't think I wrote anything else. Okay, so let's look up Page of Pentacles. The key word is new job. So you may have been looking for a job lately, or how to do things differently to bring in money. And you have Virgo influencing you, and I'm a Virgo, so I'm definitely influencing this reading, right? And then this, you had this before, Mercury, communication and mentality. That symbol there. And this one is I have, which is the root chakra again. And you got a yes. So pause it right now if you want to read it. Okay, it says good news in early matters, solid beginnings, setting goals, opportunities to increase income, book negotiations, an open-minded person, students, scholars, one who is willing to learn, someone you can count on. So how great is that? It's really great. I love it. Okay, we're on the last card now. And this is what will come. This is what will come. And you got the Six of Swords. So 6 days, you know, 6 weeks, months, or whatever it is for you. And I wrote, moving to calmer shores. You have been in choppy water, but now it's smooth sailing. You are helping someone, like someone else, or someone else is helping you. Either way, the shore is near, and the waters are calm now, so no worries. But I do see water is emotion or tear, you know, like tears shed. But hang in there, Scorpio. You got this. You got this. You're already into calmer water. And maybe it was a different reading. Anyway, you're looking good, Scorpio. Money's good. Everything's good. Your family life is good. So I think you're gonna be just fine. All right, and please give me a thumbs up for the new people tuning in. Would you please subscribe? I would so appreciate it, and share it on your social media, if you will. All right, I would so appreciate it. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye bye.